So in the last video, I left everybody off at a cliffhanger. If you guys have yet to see that video, here's pretty much what happened. The reason as of why I blanked the screen out, the reason why I didn't do all that is just because I needed to explain what exactly happened. I need to explain a lot of things, actually. I'm still trying to comprehend everything that happened. I'm still in disbelief. I'm still very pissed off, and I'm very frustrated overall. When I was riding up to go do one of the last tries, this was going to be like the last try, and I shouldn't have even tried it. I wish I had a time machine. When I was rolling up to it, everything was completely distracting me. Everything. And if any of you guys have ever learned a trick like tail whip or bars or something like that where it takes a lot of concentration, anything that distracts you, you shouldn't even try it. That day it was raining, there was a big old mud pile, there was cars zipping, and just everything was distracting me. I still tried it, which I shouldn't have. When I went to go do the tail whip, in midair I knew immediately, like, okay, I should just, this one is not it. I'm just gonna put my feet down. I'm gonna try to bail it, which I shouldn't have done, because when I went to go put my foot down, my ankle was kind of like this on the bank. So because my ankle and my feet were like this on the bank, that means that the knee and my whole entire like leg was angled. The bike slammed right into my knee, like that. When it slammed right into my knee like that, my whole entire leg went like sideways a little bit. When it went sideways, what it did was it dislocated my knee. My knee went all the way to the side. It went all the way to the side and then went backwards. And it did not feel pretty whatsoever at all. What it felt like, it didn't hurt too bad, but because of my shoulder dislocations, I immediately freaked out because I knew immediately, like, okay, I dislocated my thing. So I was trying to call Dane over, and he was kind of far away, and he was on his phone. He wasn't really paying attention. And then I was trying to call Dane, so I kept on saying his name, Dane, 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 because I was about to just have him pop this sucker back in. But ended up, I took off my shin pads, I took off everything, and nothing was dislocated.
Alright guys, think that might be the end of the night. Riding over there, fucked his knee up. So maybe he might have to have another couple weeks off the bike. Which is very, very disappointing.
Okay, so if it is dislocated, one thing I learned is that if you just massage it,
It'll put it back in place.
it'll put it back in place. So that pretty much leads to the basis of what happened medically. My knee dislocated. As my kneecap went to the side, it bruised my bone. So if anybody has ever bruised their bone, it's not a good feeling. And because this certain injury, there's a lot of fluid that builds up after it dislocates. So my knee, right at that moment, was starting to build fluid, which did not feel good. And because of all this fluid, all this pressure, during the time it was building up, and it was pushing my kneecap slowly outwards. So while it was doing that, me and Dane, we were looking at my kneecap. We both thought, like, okay, I really hope I hyperextended it, because if it dislocated. Alright, I'm gonna try standing up. We hope, you guys can't even see me. We hope that I just hyperextended it, but you don't know until I stand up.
Use this leg to put your weight on.
I'm gonna keep playing the clip right now. We were trying to do like everything. We thought I just hyperextended it, so we were trying to stretch it. We thought I dislocated it, and at the time my kneecap did look a little out of place, and I was like, okay, this is definitely not good. So going on to the basis of the next thing, I tried to get up and walk, which wasn't the best idea. I could not walk, so I called out my parents. I'm like, okay, I need to get picked up right now. I can't drive Dane home. It's an emergency. It's not good.
Okay, so yeah, Rye guy hurt himself.
And I remember telling myself a long time ago, if I ever had a knee or leg problem or like anything with my legs broken due to a BMX bike, I would quit. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not quitting, but it's definitely telling me something. I messed up really bad, and basically the recovery time for this is the same exact issue with my shoulder. Actually, my brother just had the surgery done of the same thing that happened here. So it's kind of coincidental and ironic that like a month later after he just gets the surgery for my problem, I get the same issue. I went to the doctors today. What they told me is that it's hard to explain. He was trying to lay it down softly on me, which I don't really do good hearing. I'd rather hear things, you know. So he was trying to lay it down softly. He told me I had the best case scenario of what happened. I did not tear an MCL, ACL, my meniscus. Nothing was torn except for the ligament that held the kneecap in place. It's basically the same thing with my shoulder. I have to wait till the knee dislocates again, and then they're just gonna take me into surgery. But here's what my doctor said, quote unquote. Because your shoulder dislocated and your other kneecap is very loose and all your joints are pretty loose, the problem being is that it's probably gonna happen again, which absolutely sucks to hear. Absolutely sucks to hear. So the recovery time looking right now is probably a month before I can walk and get back to regular activities. But knowing that my knee is soon going to dislocate again and I'm going to have to go into physical therapy and stuff for like another 6 to 9 months, that is... Can't put my finger how I feel about it. I've never made a video in my life where I have been just... Don't know how to put it, guys. I have so many future plans for the next 6 months, and now mostly all of them have to be put to a stop or hold just because I can't do most of them because of my knee now. It's never ending. That's what it is. I shouldn't have tried it. I wish I had a time machine. I wish I could go back in time. I wish I could do tons of things. And the worst part about all of this is that I was so sick and tired of making all these videos of just me talking to the camera like this. Like, oh my god. Of course they're fast to edit. Of course they're easy to make. Of course they can be not really fun to make. Dude, they sucked. Editing them I put me to sleep. I was not stoked on them, and now I have to figure something out because there's no way in hell I'm going to do that again. There's no way. And I know you guys love the videos. I'm not stoked on them. I need to make videos where I'm stoked about. And the past week of videos was kicking. I loved them. Now I don't know. I don't know what to make. So all in all, as of right now, I can go ride my bike when I'm all good, but odds are I can't do tricks. That's the unfortunate thing, and I told myself the same thing with my shoulder, and I want to get my surgery done and over with right now. I want to, and I need to, because I can't spend the next 6 months in like 3 months. I can't waste all this time because I can't do anything with my knee. It's so frustrating, dude. And I hope something good comes out of all this. I hope this was a life lesson. That's what it was. This was learning the fact to not rush into things, no matter what circumstance. Don't rush something that needs to take time. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys really want to support me and make me feel, a little bit better, go peep the site, needlemediabrand.com. Go pick up a hat or beanie or whatever. So as always, thank you guys so very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Share with your friends, share with the homies, share with your dog, share with the cat, share with your friends. Hot mom, share it with your Uncle Bethany. Uncle Bethany needs to know what is happening. You know what I'm saying? So as always, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And peace.
Smoking this up here in the night.